5 years from now, anything can happen.
What do you want to know, right? Like, it's such an interesting thing. It's a very loaded question because 5 years from now, I would want to see where my future is at.
The responsibilities will change, and I think the human part of it and the design part will probably heavily emphasize as well.
It's almost evolving beyond product to something else.
What I see for product management in the industry in 5 years is essentially a lot of more women taking space and feeling comfortable and showing up. But most importantly, people of color finally taking the roles and leading those companies and saying their truth and having more representation.
In my opinion, I think with the rate that technology is advancing, and especially that AI is advancing, I'm really hopeful that 5 years down the line, we're going to have this great opportunity to get a lot of the routine work off of our plates and focus on higher value, more interesting work. And I mean, what that means for me as a product manager, and I think for all of us, is that it's going to become more important ever in the future to really develop expertise in things that can be more nuanced and messy and complex, like gaining a really deep, genuine understanding of users and a really keen product sense.
With product management, it's no secret, like artificial intelligence will be, and machine learning, all of that will be front and center.
And it's bonkers.
The way I look at it is like with all the introduction of AI tools set, I feel like product management is going to become a higher priority.
I think it's going to be a lot around using, AI to help with prompts. Like everything is going to be about prompt engineering.
Putting AI more at the forefront of strategy, but also making sure we're really smart and careful about it. I think that's going to be really essential on the product side, because it could go a really risky way, but it could also serve and be a really important tool. But just making sure that we're still feeling that human connection and being really cognizant on the product side.
The biggest thing that I worry about, and probably will become a key for everyone and product especially to keep in mind, is the biases that AI can bring in.
The world of product is expanding very rapidly, and how to make that feel personal.
Having that human element along with the creativity in finding the actual problem that we are trying to solve. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it goes.
Those of us that embrace the tools, there's a lot of benefit and a lot of goodness that will come from that.
I think that I want product management to be more female.
More diverse, more interesting. It's going to be even more exciting. And I think it's going to be a way more dynamic and an interesting role for everyone that is involved in product management.
Especially fast forward 5 years.
I think more of our work will go more towards the vision setting and the directive, the strategy, how to better utilize the aggregated data that AI is able to provide, rather than more on the execution piece.
It's a time of change.
It's a wonderful space coming into life.
It's definitely going to be an interesting but challenging situation, but I think it's going to be a very exciting opportunity for everyone, especially for women, to claim this space as ours.